Okay, Jody, tilt it up, mate.
Oh, I've got this one.
Just this what side? Yeah, keep going. It's alright. Yeah, it's looking good. Stop. Okay, what are the other side? Okay, side. Yeah, good, mate. Sweet. So I had that round the wrong way and the cables were getting stretched, and my father saw it in one of my videos. And the cool thing about a YouTube channel is, because I'm taking over this houseboat that my father built, everything that I'm doing wrong he can correct me because he sees it, because I do regular updates. So it's kind of cool because he can't get out here anymore and we're just doing little jobs all the time. This is the guest room. It needs a fresh coat of paint, needs some lights connected, a bit of a tidy, and we want to connect up, I think the shower is connected. You correct me if I'm wrong, Dad, we haven't actually run it yet. Califont is hot water. So this room here has its own sink, and there's a shower, toilet, bunk. And we've just cleaned out all the stuff that these swallows bought, and I put some towels up there so they can't get back in. They were nesting up in here in the corner. So my cabin here, now that's your cabin back there, Jody.
Oh.
This is my cabin here. And I'm just drying out the floors, a bit of mould because we had some water come in the front, a bit of seawater. Here's my window. It just needs a clean right now. Well, it's ongoing, and we've got a hole in the front of the bow which is a bit of water coming. It's already stopped leaking now, but I've got to fix up that leak. It's another job, but for that I've got to go on land. I've got to get the whole thing out and do the bottom from underneath. Today what we're going to do, hopefully, is we're going to get untangle this buoy out here because it's twisted. It should be up around the other way. We can't do anything until the actual current stops and the tide stops coming in hard. We need a ebb tide, or just in the turn to do that. So we're going to wait for probably another half hour. It should be about sweet. In the meantime, young Jody's going to check all his social network to all his fans. Talk to chicks. What else would you do at 16 years of age? And I've got a lure out the back here, just sitting here, in case a kahawai comes, and I've got the set on my new bait runner to go. I have caught fish off here like before, but right now there's no kahawai here, so I don't think we'll catch anything. The swallows are hanging around. There's one there. They'll be nesting on here, and I think they're nesting up the front somewhere, so I'm going to go and try and find that. But if it's not inside the boat, I don't mind if it's outside, but if it's inside, I don't want them inside the boat anymore because they've made so much shit. They just made an absolute mess, eh? You want to sing me a Christmas song?
Sing you a Christmas song?
Well, it's Christmas time. Well, it was Christmas time.
It was Christmas time.
You look like this is your daddy's yacht. What are your boots doing on my chair, mate? Come on, straighten them out. Is that what you do at home?
No, I don't have my boots on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, you look pretty chill.
I
You
am
sing me a
pretty
Christmas song?
Ah,
You dress the part. Show everybody your pom-pom.
half a pom-pom.
Do you want to tell them why it's half a pom-pom?
So, that half of the pom-pom
Yep.
is at the front of the car window that I almost went through.
Right.
That's how close I was to going out the front.
Holy shit! He was doing like 50k per hour. So you put your pom-pom into the car
Yeah.
window as your head hit it.
Yeah.
Did the window... Yes, I know the window broke. I saw a photo of it.
Yeah.
I don't have to pretend I don't know. That was a terrible accident. So that was a casualty. Well, you came off pretty light, eh?
Yeah, I did.
How's your head now?
My head's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, my neck's still a bit sore.
Right.
Back on the bike.
There you go. Beautiful day outside, but no fish.
No.
So we've been fishing and we caught nothing. We're going to go pig hunting this afternoon, hopefully. If it's not too hot. Do you like the view? That's my mate Paddy's boat, the Lily. Beautiful old girl. I like old boats, but they cost a lot of money to keep going. The whole swallow family hang around the front of the boat because they've got a nest somewhere, but I don't know where it is. There they go. I got rid of the old nest, mate, yeah, but there's the family's hanging around here. Beautiful little birds. They've got a nest somewhere up here. I think it's above the door. It's not inside the boat, so that's the main thing. It's outside somewhere. Might try and climb up on top and have a look actually. G'day mate, how you going? Beautiful little birds. Merry Christmas! This is the ferry my father built, the other one. You say g'day? Give him a wave? Yeah. This is Santa! Give him a wave. Children. It's pretty cool, eh? Yeah. So that there is the ferry that my father built. This is the first one he built, which was a flat bottom floozy, and it was one that was used for doing what this one's doing, taking people around for little picnics out in the water, coffees. This one takes people from the mainland to Rabbit Island over here. And I'm pretty proud of my dad because he built both of those. He designed them himself. He got his mate Paul to help him on that one. He built this one here pretty much most by himself, but he designed everything as well. My coffee's ready. Well, the water's boiling, so I'm going to have a coffee. It's off.
Dickheads on jet skis.
Dickheads on jet skis, yeah, mate. I don't know, it seems to attract them, doesn't it? Yeah. This is Jed's coffee. It's a real nice one. This is the 4. It goes up to 5. 5's a real strong one. And I don't know, I'm not advertising for these guys because they certainly don't give me any free coffee or anything, but I just like their coffee, so I think it's good. I like this and I like the Sublime coffee. And Jody doesn't have hot drinks. No hot drinks at all?
I have Milo.
Oh,
I love a good Milo.
That's because you like sugar, mate.
No, I just like Milo.
Okay, would you do Milo with just Milo, nothing else?
I sometimes just eat Milo without the milk.
Okay, yeah, well Milo's got a lot of sugar, but it's the chocolate you like in the Milo. And did you know that chocolate creates the same thing in your brain as love? So basically, he needs a bit of love. You need some love, man. Have you got a girlfriend?
No.
There's the problem, you see. He's trying to replace not even a girlfriend with Milo. That's what his brain wants. Is it working?
It's working.
Well, if it's working, keep on doing it, man, because it's a hell of a lot easier. Drinking Milo would be a lot easier than having a girlfriend. I'm going to take my coffee and have it out in the after deck. I don't know, I think you've lost my chair. This is the captain's chair, mate.
We should put the chair on the deck.
We could, yeah. You could bring it out on the deck if you want to. I'm just going to bring one of those little chairs. It's beautiful out here. Absolutely beautiful. People enjoying the water. It's a magic day. Those are the gloves I got sent. You're going to put them on here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mate.
Poke my hand on the wire.
We're going to try and adjust this buoy here. Going to try and pull that in and twist it. I've just got motors going and we're steaming up to it. Oh, the wind's got us. The wind's caught us. Jeez, has he got it? Yeah, don't let it hurt you, mate. Let it go. Yeah, the wind got it. Well, that's not working. The wind's just too hard, so I'm going to jump on the punt and see if I can get out there and handle it. I'm trying to use it with the engines, but as you can see, the wind is just blowing us around everywhere. We're blowing around a lot. That's the trouble up here. You've got, oh geez, my coffee's gone for a ride too. Just because the boat's going up and down. Bugger. Fuck, it tastes good though. Let's put some water on that. Seawater's good for everything. It's a good coffee, man. You can see what's going on. The dinghy's banging against this and it's knocking it. So what's going on there is the top's actually, the ropes are broken. So it isn't twisted as below. Jody's saying it's not twisted and he's right, it's not. I thought it was twisted because normally it is twisted. So that's actually not healthy below the buoy. There's bits of rope missing and this used to be underwater. Yeah, you can let it go, mate, good boy. I'll go around aft. You can jump on the front here if you want to come with me, or you can you can go in there, it might be easier, see you on the other side. I'm just going to poke the nose up there, just grab that blue bow line and put it over that bollard. And I'm going to teach you how to tie a bowline if you don't know how to tie one, because it's a handy knot to know. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to bring that up around the front over that bollard now. Go underneath the rod there, good boy. Go down the bottom. That's the one. That'll do fine. Now make it tight first. That's the one. That's it. Now get good boy. Now go over the top. Yeah, just go over with a turn over the top. Just bring your rope back. You've already got a turn in there. That'll work. Good boy. Put another turn on that again over the top. You're a wee bit backwards, but I'll show you how to do that easier. That'll do, mate. Just make sure it's secure. Good. Yeah, we're going to get a bit of a bow now. Just push the boat away so we don't smack against each other, because there's going to be a bit of a bow wave with this boat just come through. Just hold her away for a minute, just so it doesn't knock against the boat, because it will. That's the problem with having guys coming up and down the channel. You just keep her off the front. If I'd known that boat was coming, I would have held off. Excellent. So this teapot, that's our boat, okay? So we're going to just put it so it's there, and watch carefully and listen. There's a story. Story about a rabbit in a hill. Okay, so try to just focus on what I'm showing you. Okay, see what I've done there? I've gone through the teapot, right? This is my leading bit of string. So go through here. Okay, this end is the rabbit. Okay. Now this hill has a hole on it. Okay. To make this hill whole, you loop that like that. See that there?
Yep.
That's your thing. So see what I did? I just went like this. I didn't go any other way but over the top like that. So I'm just going to let you make that first hole for the hill. Here's a rabbit, there's the hole, okay? And so you make that one like I showed you just then, so you can do that. Good boy. That's it, man. You've got it. Good boy. Okay, so there's your hole, here's your rabbit, okay? Now the rabbit comes along. There goes Jody. I'm getting the hell out of here, man, because he'll shoot me, because he shoots everything. He goes down the hole, okay? Okay? And then he goes over the hill, okay? Sees Jody again, he goes, I'm getting back out of here, and goes back out through the hole, and there's your bowline, okay? And the good thing about this knot is that it has a lot of pressure on it. It's like a towing hitch, and to undo it you just release the bight. That's the bight there, you pull it down and it all comes to bits. Now I'm going to tell you the story 3 times because it takes about 3 times to remember it. Okay, okay, there's the rabbit, there's the hole I just made. Rabbit goes from the top into the hole, he goes under the hill, back over the hill, and back out through the hole. Bowline, okay? I'll do it one more time. There's many other ways you can do this. It's just one of the many ways, but it's an easy way to remember. So I'm going to make the hole one more time. Over the top, under the hill, over the hill, back out through the rabbit hole. Okay? Most people I show this to don't get it the first time. Some people never get it. Let's see how you go. There you go.
Right. So
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Give me 5. You nailed it. Good boy. So we just pulled out and Jody goes, hey, there's some chicks over there. Is that where you want to go, mate? Oh, jeez. Always on the brain, eh? Stand up boards. Jody wanted to go and see the girls. He's got it on the brain. I can remember what it was like being 16, mate, don't worry.
probably had more luck than us.
What's that, boss?
They've probably had more luck than us.
Yeah, couldn't be any worse. Good man, well done. So just met these roosters down here. Introduce yourself, guys. What's your name?
Mano.
Mano. Nice to meet you, Mano. What's your name again?
The Vault.
How do you spell that?
Dewalt.
That's a cool name, man. That rocks. And you are?
Ollie.
Ollie and?
Leo.
Leo, oh yeah. So you guys watched a bit of the channel, do you?
Yeah.
So tell me, who's your favourite? Sorry, Jody, this might hurt. Who's your favourite of all the young guys on the channel?
Oh, it has to be Jody.
Oh, it has to be Jody. Oh, okay. All right, eh? Popular, yeah. Do you guys do any hunting yourself?
No, parents aren't a big fan of hunting.
Oh, yeah.
But,
do you eat meat?
Yeah, no, we do, yeah.
Yep.
But,
I do some hunting.
Oh, you do some hunting, do you? So what do you hunt?
Done deer a couple times and possums.
What, have you shot a deer?
I haven't. I've been deer hunting.
Yeah.
I haven't got to shot one yet.
Cool. Oh, that'll happen.
Yeah.
How old are you?
15.
Oh, that's a good age. And what about you? Have you done any hunting at all?
Shot a couple rabbits sometimes at my mate's house, but not deer hunting.
That's, mate, that's, you know, the same things apply to shooting a rabbit as shooting a deer. It's all the same, it's just, you know, so if you've shot a rabbit, you can shoot a deer.
Yeah.
And what about, do you guys do any fishing yourself?
Yeah, we've
Oh,
just
we're
been
fishing down there.
Oh, how'd you go?
Oh, got a cowboy about this big.
Hey, they did better than us, man. We got nothing. Yeah, you've shown us up. We went out there and we got absolutely bloody nothing. We had a boat and you just fished off the point and caught a kahawai.
Yeah, Mano hooked a stingray, but he took off with the hook.
No, massive thing.
Oh, really? You hooked into a stingray out there?
Yeah, took the hook with it, so,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah.
Oh, hey, well, good to meet you and have a great Christmas.
Yeah, you too.
And you can watch yourself to a couple of days on my daily snap vlog because you're in it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. See you later.
See you later.
Well, I'll go get the truck, mate, and we'll put this beast up. Just don't let it go, eh? Because she'll go out. How you going, guys? Clay here.
How's it going, mate?
What's your name?
Elliot.
Elliot, and this is your lovely lady.
Marie.
Did you get out for a paddle?
Oh, I went up to Kaiteriteri, but no luck.
We caught nothing today too. And these young guys who just met over here, they got a stingray and they got a kahawai just off the point we went out to sea and got absolutely nothing.
I just right there, but it got all flicked it.
Oh, you got into a kahawai
Yeah,
here?
it just flicked it. I was gutted about it.
Oh, mate.
You know how it goes.
Are you from the UK?
I am originally, yeah.
Okay, you too?
I'm from Estonia.
Australia?
Estonia.
Estonia? Wicked.
We love announcing now, so
Okay. Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, see you around.
See you later.
take care, mate.
Cheers. It's a Viking they've got on their roof, a nice kayak. So I just met some people that flagged me down that watched the channel and they told me they also caught kahawai, hooked into kahawai just out here.
Yeah, those ones just caught another fish.
Did they?
Yeah, we dropped it.
We're losers, we didn't catch any fish.
No, we're not that good.
We're not that good,
We're
no.
hunters. We're goat hunters.
Goat hunters.
Yeah.
We don't want to be goat hunters, but the bloody dogs keep catching them. Well, they caught them twice. G'day, Po. How you going, girl? Hey. There you go, mate. Good dog. Hey, Bruno. Yes, that's dog shit. Don't put your nose in that. So, we're going to make some lunch. First of all, we're going to feed those puppies. I just asked Jody if he wants to have bacon for lunch. He goes, yeah. And then suddenly he gets a text from a girl who's invited him for lunch. If you were in his situation, what are you going to do? Have lunch with a crusty old pig hunter or go out with a young girl? It's a no-brainer, man.
It's a no-brainer.
See you later.
See ya.
We'll go pig hunting later on, yeah?
Yeah. So 5 o'clock.
You make sure that you don't give up hunting for the date, though, yeah?
Yeah.
If it goes on too long,
Yeah.
you are going pig hunting.
I'm going pig hunting.
Okay, I'll see you later, mate.
Nothing stops me.
Alrighty, see you later.
See ya.
What are you going to do, eh? Cheers, mate. These are a high nutrition biscuit for puppies, and I'm soaking them in water with some chicken liver I've chopped up and some chicken necks. And the main ingredient's going to be possum, which is a mixture of possum and heart, liver, kidneys, lung, spleen, all the internal stuff. This is a premium dog food, so I'm going to chop that up and mix it with our puppy food. You can have a little bit while we're waiting, mate. There we go. She loves it. She's producing milk right now, so she needs lots of feed. It's good, isn't it, girl, eh? Mmm. You'd eat more of that, wouldn't you? Yeah, she will. Sure would. That's our possum on top. Just going to mix it in. Man, it's a big feast. This is the second meal today for the puppies. And they'll get another one at the end of the day too. It's pretty expensive feeding dogs premium dog tucker, but it's the building blocks for their bones and their muscle and all the sinews and cartilage. brain and everything. So it's really important that they start off life with a good nutrition. Actually, it's important they go through their whole life with good nutrition. That's why I don't feed my dogs shit food, because they're athletes, they get to hunt. She's a really good mum. It hurts her. They're clawing at her, they're biting her, they're pulling at her. She stands there and she makes sure they all get plenty of milk, and she's got 11 to feed. She's only got 10 teats. So she's been a particularly good mum. And I'm supplementing their food, of course, because it's just draining the life out of Po. You can see her coat's nice and shiny. Her main diet is possum yum, and she gets some offal, some heart, lung, kidney, liver, spleen, brains of animal, and a whole possum when I can get it. And that's how I've maintained her good condition while she's feeding these little guys. And they really are sucking the life out of her, literally. They're all fighting for a bit of milk. So I'm going to put this food down and give her a break. Here's a bowl, mate. Cheers to that. You can smell it, but you can't see what it is. Come on, ready, ready. Here we go. There you go. You get into it, mate? It goes. I'm finding it. Put another one over here. Wake up, Bruno! Wake up! Pope! She was just about to have a crack at Bruno because he was getting too close. She's really in guard mode. Bruno! Stay here, Po. Here, mate, you get into there. Big boy. Post guarding. Bruno's just down there, and being a male dog, she's not letting him get close, and when he does, she attacks him. And God help anybody that gets close. That includes you, mate. Wouldn't get too close. She's just being a natural mother, doing a damn good job. She's also guarded them from hawks. We had a hawk come down, right down into the actual area where the pups were, and Po was over by the where the boat is down there, you can see down there. She came running full tit, and from here she jumped, and she jumped over this tin on the other side and tried to grab the hawk in mid-flight. So she completely cleared the whole lot. And if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe she could do that, and I wished I'd filmed it because it was awesome. She nearly caught the hawk in mid-flight. By the time the hawk saw her, it started to fly, and she jumped at it. It was incredible, and that hawk hasn't been back. It would have carried one of her puppies away because they were small then. That's little Pace boy, and he's the one that goes out the furthest. He's, well, actually that Po dog does too. The two of them they're the long range finders, and all the rest are just hanging around close to me and Mum. Yeah, he's venturing out more than anybody else. That's what I like to see. And he's not worried about the other dogs. That'll do, Po. Calm down, Po. He heard his mum growling. He's come back home. Just entered the hunt zone now, and got up in front of us Simon, John, and a couple of his relations that have come for a hunt, and his dogs.
The old Land Cruiser, killing it.
My dogs are all coiled up and ready to go. The temperature is just borderline. By the time I get up there, hopefully it's cool enough for these guys, because I'm very, very uncomfortable hunting my dogs in even slightly hot weather. I've lost a dog before through my own stupidity of doing it, and I don't want to do it again. Old Pace is pretty keen. He hasn't been for a hunt for a while. The last thing he caught was a bloody goat. There's goats up here too, so today he's staying on the rope with me until I'm 100% sure it's a pig. And I'll put B out on the loose, and he's running a TT15 collar. If I hear his one little noise, it sounds like he will experience a huge volume of electricity, because there's no other way now to teach him. We've got to stop proof our dogs against goats, because the next thing after goats is cause sheep. And in New Zealand, dogs start killing sheep. They don't have much of a future really. They're too valuable, not stock for its life. So, geez, I'm loving the old cruiser for getting around these bloody places. It's nowhere near a smoother ride as the Hilux, but it just gets up the hill. This is a naturally aspirated engine. The 4.2 doesn't have a turbo, but it just hoops along, you know. They're good trucks. If money was an object, I'd own a later Model 1, but this old one's pretty bloody good. It's a pretty good job. Just going through thick bush, and no, it's good. Good truck. How'd you get the front there, Pace, hey? How'd you get the front? We went fishing this morning and it was absolutely fucking useless. We caught nothing. So our hunting can't be any worse, but you know, could be. Could have something go bad on the hill, that can happen too. Still come out with more. There's Simon up in front of us here. Lots of bees here, eh? Bees just done an interesting pattern. He's gone up this creek here. As you can see, he's done a sharp turn, carrying on up. He's about 90 up now. All the other dogs have come out and he's come back down. Got a lot of faith in Bee. He's always out finding. He's working harder than Pace these days. There he goes, still going out there. Still climbing. It's directly above us here. Right up in here. It's a good place to be. So all the other dogs came down and Bee carried on up. See, Pink's gone up there, Simon's gone up that way too, but Bee's still tracking up here. He's currently 95, 108, moving quite fast now, so there could be a pig up there. So there's Bee there. And we're down here by this little arrow. That's us there. See, that's the dog going up. That's Bee. It's the black and white dog. Okay. Either chasing a pig. No. He just did a circle. That was a good look though. Bee's hunting really well. So all my years of hunting with people, I've never met anybody who's got the hearing like Simon's got. Simon has got the most acute hearing. If he hears a twig break and it's 100 metres away and he tells you he heard it, then that was an animal. Now me, I'm as deaf as a post, but one thing I've got that's really good, which is above normal, is my sense of smell. I will smell an animal at the same time the dogs do. Always smell a boar. So he's got like bionic ears, I've got bionic nose. Jody, what have you got, mate? A bionic what?
Bionic dick.
No comment. The B16 again, eh? You sure it's not a bionic hand? So Simon's lost both his collars and he's only got one that's going, so he's putting that on dot now. There's a pig in the area and he needs to get that on first. Just tracking it. I reckon it's gone high. B's 120. Pace is 200. This pig that we're trying to catch is really giving us a run around. It's gone right to the bottom of the hill, straight back up again, and it might be a lot bigger than we think it is. It's outrun all the dogs and got away. 120. Clever bloody pig, man. We've been like tracking it for ages and just giving us a run around all the time. Okay. We could run into us, man.
You have to man up.
Man up.
Grab it by the ears.
You know, last time we all dropped our ball when it came towards us, you know we did. I don't think you guys can see very much. It's 10 o'clock at night and we have been fishing this morning, hard out, hunting, hard out. We caught no fish today and we caught no pig.
Nah.
You know what I blame? I
Simon.
blame No, I blame the fact that you're wearing a Father Christmas hat the whole day. And I think that the fish and the pigs just didn't take us seriously. Plums. Lots of plums on the tree. Dayla will be hooking to those when she gets here. The rain this year destroyed quite a bit of the crop, but we've got some still. We've got 3 varieties. We've got these red ones, we've got the dark red ones I showed you, and we've also got these green ones here. Just growing wild. I don't think they were ever planted. This is my old classic caravan. I'd like to do it up. And on top's my pod. I built that, it goes on top of the truck. You can sleep in it, it's waterproof. But the caravan, it's an old classic and doesn't leak, but it needs a lot of work, as you can see. What you can see there is my neighbour Harry spraying his fruit trees. Part of living in the country means you've got pesticides and tractors going, that's just part of it. You don't worry about it, you just live with it. So Pace is standing right beside one of the carnukas I planted, and as you can see the bloody rabbits and hares have dug around here exposing the roots. Way you go, Pace. Doesn't mean you guys can get into it. Off you go. What I want to do is I just want to cover up a little bit, get some dirt back in around there. Of course the dogs think I'm digging for a bloody rabbit or a rat, probably more likely a rat. At least they're growing still, and it's pleased me a lot because I lost quite a few from hares and rabbits. Just going to fill that in. This one's done well too. What the hares and the rabbits is, they came along and they just nipped all the tops right off them and killed quite a few, so I shot all the hares and rabbits around that I could. What's really awesome to see underneath these carnuka trees is these little seedlings just taking away themselves. See these guys here? They're all self-seeded and they're starting to grow. Bloody good. Here's another wee baby one here, I think. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Now this one here got the top bitten out of it, as you can see. It's gone, but it's actually survived still. They're hardy plants. I planted that one and it's doing well. Later on they become these trees here. There's a carnuka there. These tall long ones, look at them. Amazing trees. So the theory is, chop down one tree, plant 2. You need trees for wood, you need to use them for stuff. So I've chopped down quite a few for firewood and building stuff, but I always replant more than I chop down. It's the same with animals, you know, if you're hunting, you look after your hunting stock. Having said that, the theory on hunting stock is it's a little bit more complex than people realise, because you have what's known as the recoil effect. So, give you an example, a wild pig, what determines how many offspring she throws in the wild? It's all about food source. If there's an abundance of food around, huge like roots and animals that are being killed either naturally or by other predators, and because they're omnivore feeders, they feed on meat and vegetation, then that sow will throw a lot of offspring. She could actually have as much as 12 piglets in the wild. Not the norm, because normally there's not that much food to dictate that. So one of the things that also dictates how much food source it is the population of wild pigs. So as hunters hunt the wild pigs and knock the population right down, the food source around springs back up. So the remaining sows that are there, they have a high number of offspring. And of course a pig can throw 2 litters of piglets a year, every 5 months. So if there's a lot of food around, there'll be a lot of pigs around. So in a way, hunters actually cause the recoil effect, knocking the population right down, the food source goes up, and the pig population goes up. Now a lot of hunters don't realise that. They say, oh, you must release the sows and you must... But realistically, the more you kill, the more the food next year, the following year, or in time, you will have a high amount of piglets being born. Other things come into play like weather, rain, because piglets get washed out of their homes. But I'm just using this as an example. It goes with most animals. Other animals like deer, which generally only have 1 animal a year, it's a little bit different, but they still have to be in good condition to have a food source to grow their babies, if that makes sense to you. So I am of the mind of look after your hunting, but also don't be too upset about taking stuff out of the wild. If you're actually a pig hunter with dogs like me, you know damn well that there's collateral damage and that sometimes your dogs catch a pig that you didn't want to catch. Don't fret too much about it. There's heaps of hunters in my country, New Zealand, and there's still places you can catch pigs, and there always will be. Currently driving around Kaiteriteri, top of the South Island, New Zealand. The time is 7:15 at night, and I'm gonna go somewhere I've never been before. I like to hunt in new places and I like to fish in new places. And I'm meeting up with my mate Simon. He's got a brand new second-hand kayak, so he's coming out with us. It'll be interesting because the wind is blowing its tits off. We'll see how we get on. Wow, this place looks beautiful. The wind was really blowing, but it looks quite sheltered here. Never been here all the years. I only lived not far away and I've never been down here. Check it out. Just do a circle. What a beautiful place. Quite sheltered out there, eh bro?
Yeah.
It's quite windy, a few birds working over there, but otherwise just beautiful. You know, I've never been down here. No, in all the years I've lived here. I've sailed past plenty of times and looked in, but I've never driven down to this beach.
I've caught snapper off that far rock.
Off the far rock?
That one out on the outside.
Oh well, we'll just go down off that far rock, but it's quite windy, so we want to stay reasonably close in, because once we get out, you can see where you get it so far, the wind starts up.
From this, getting badly.
Too easy, mate, too easy. But you've done it before. So you want to go that point first, you reckon, yeah? What do you reckon it'll be like off this point over here?
Boats come around there though?
They come around there, yeah, they scare fish. See some birds working out there. A couple of birds just off the point there. Come up a bit. Noisy old chain on the boat. So this setup I've got is a runaway buoy. So if I get in any trouble at all, I can pull this over here and it just goes out to sea and the buoy floats. I'm using squid on these here, very small hooks, and I want to get reasonably far away from the boat because I'm making quite a bit of noise on it. It's not very deep water. Beautiful. It's about 5 meters of water. This reel should have been cleaned after my fish yesterday, but we went hunting. Gonna put some burley down. Got a bit of burley in here. Bit of burley. Simon's already got a fish on. A lot of small fish out here. This is a Reedy's rig. I've got 2 from some good bastards in Australia. Thanks fellas, great rigs. My sinker is handmade by Boxy in Dunedin. Top shelf good bastard, sent me a whole lot, 3 packets of these, really good. He's made himself. Gonna smash this out that side there. The wind has come up right now. It's come up quite a bit more than I was hoping. I was hoping it's going to drop, but I'm not worried about it. Just nice if it's not so windy. So I'm going to wind this up and give it a good sort of hoof out there. Ideally I'd be on that side because my burley trail's going down there. No, I'm going to stick on that side. I'm going to go the other way. Simon's caught a small snapper, so they are out here. There you go. He's got another fish on. Simon's just got another small one. Lots of wee ones. So obviously it's not a small snapper out here, but want something that's eatable size. Attention, so it runs a wee bit, and it's the bait runner. I think something's moving that. Yep, fish on there. Not a big one. Fish on! Just a small one. Feels like a little tiny brim. There he comes. That ain't gonna be a legal fish, I don't think. No. Yeah, just a wee one. Simon! They're all about this size, eh? Might need to go a bit further, eh? A bit deep water? You reckon? Tiny little brim. So Simon's catching them out here, and I'm catching them out here. It's really good to see these fish stocks up. But this is it's only about 20 centimetre, so I want to be very careful taking the hook out so he's not stressed as best I can. Not easy to do with these hooks because they're designed not to come off, but he's out. There he goes. So we're just going to release him back into the sea to get bigger for another day. There we go, mate. See you later. Just tiny fish biting. Oh, there we go. A little bit bigger. Nah, just another one. They're all about the size. They're all around about that size, and I'm convinced we need to go out deeper. I reckon we need to go out to deeper water, Simon. Well, I'm just feeding them here, brother. General rule is they're bigger and further out, you know. Normally I fish a couple of K offshore, I don't fish them this close. G'day mate, how you doing? I'm gonna calm down so I can take you off. Yeah, such a small fish gets such a big hook in his mouth, eh? Looks like a lip piercing. See if we can get that off without too much damage. There we go. Nicely come off here. He's free. Yeah, just a wee one. The fish on. Not a biggie. Ah, yeah, it's a kahawai. I'll keep that. Nice kahawai. Yeah. It's a keeper, that one, mate. I don't know what time it is. It's probably close to 11 o'clock at night. We're still on the beach here and we're going home. Hope you enjoyed it. Good luck with your own fishing. Just get out there and make it happen and enjoy the experience. One duck in the pan with some duck fat. Just browning it off right now. Now what I've done to prep it is I've poured 1 jug of boiling water over the duck. This shrinks the skin in, makes it nice and tight. After I've got this browned off in the pan, it's going to go in the camp oven and cook very slowly at about 165 degrees. But first of all, we just want to brown this off because it's going to be a very slow cooked duck and very low. We don't want to dry it out. The heat's starting to come up and I'm putting a little bit of salt and some seaweed just over that now. It's going to do a few things, it's going to help crackle a little bit more. And we'll turn that over on that salt. Plenty of it. Going to help draw out moisture and also get that skin crackled a bit more. Browning up nicely. What you can do is you can diamond score the skin. I do this sometimes, it helps it sort of crackle up even better. Today, straight in the pan and straight into the camp oven. Boom. In the camp oven, and we're going to put that fat on top because I don't waste anything. It's got bacon fat, it's got garlic from my mate Tony, and spices. This is just going to be very low heat. I'm just drawing my gas down very quiet. I don't have an oven, so I do all my cooking like this. Currently I'm driving in my daughter's Mazda Demio. As you can see, it's got all the colour that she has, and the naked lady on the front, the orange flower. And beside me I've got my kahawai that I caught last night, cleaned and cooled and wrapped up for Awi. I only caught one fish and we're having duck today, so I'm going to give her that. Nice and fresh. Here she comes right now. She loves fish. She loves fish. Here comes her dog. She's got a Malinois. Very interesting dogs. Pop that in your fridge, that's for you.
Thank you very much. Nice fish.
Yeah, nice fish, eh?
Yeah, probably me and Sola
Yeah.
will eat. Maybe not for Kaze.
Not for Kazi? Okay, not for her either. Do you want a coffee before we go? I'll buy you one next door.
If you have time,
Yeah, I think. What time is it now?
2:30.
Oh, yeah, I do have time. Yeah, I've got time. I'll pick up 3:30. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I got time. Nelson Airport, the new Nelson Airport. It's been really, like, it's had a total facelift. And this is where I'm picking her up. Oh, electric shock off the car gets you every time. I forgot about that. I just spotted one of my favourite trucks while I'm here. I'm distracted, man. I'm distracted. I want one. Have you guessed what it is? It's a Toyota. Have you guessed what it is? It's a Toyota 70 Series. Have you guessed what it is? It's a Toyota 70 Series Land Cruiser. Have you guessed what sort? It's the Troopy. Why is this my favourite truck? Why is that my favourite truck? Because you can fit 11 people in one of these. That would mean if we had that, we take boys out hunting. Normally we take like 3 boys and adult. Let's pack the truck out to 5. That takes 11. You can have an adult in the front and 9 kids in the back. And you have a wee thing on the back for the dogs. I love them. They're no longer making them like they used to, but oh man. Oh, I just love to own that. It's been parked up for a while, you can see. Anyway, if you own that truck and you want to sell it, let me know. Because I'm keen to buy it. Can't afford it, but I'll work something out. It's a V8. Very hard to get hold of. That's my addiction. Toyota Land Cruisers. Anyway, here is Nelson Airport and I'll be seeing my lovely daughter in about 10 minutes. Woohoo! Exciting times! And I've also just spotted my Land Cruiser at the FRP top, which is, I walk past there without looking like I'm stalking too much. I'll pretend I'm talking into my phone when in fact I'm filming from behind. Check that out. They are great cruisers, man. Awesome. It's a tidy one too. ZX, okay. Cut it out. Concentrate. Daughter, family. And this is where departures are. We need to go into arrivals. It's an amazing building, I say. It's absolutely been like, it's incredible what they've done with it. But look at the roof. Imagine the logistics of building that. Yeah, got to be careful I don't film people, keep the camera right angle, because you can't film people. Well, actually you can in a public place, but you should have their consent, just out of courtesy really. Not everybody wants to be seen on my channel, I understand that. In fact, lots of people don't want to be seen on my channel. Completely understand that. So we've got about a 5-minute wait now. I'm buzzing. Really buzzing.
Attention please, this is the further and final boarding call for NZ8679
Not me.
Christchurch. All remaining passengers, please board your aircraft immediately. On 3, your flight is now closing.
What I was going to say was that the flight's been delayed half an hour. It's a bit like going to the doctors, isn't it? Not as bad as the doctors though. So yeah, doctors and airports never run on time. You can understand with aircraft the logistics of, you know, big machinery, fuel, safety and all that, but with doctors I can never understand why they always get so late. You can go there in the morning have a 10 o'clock appointment to be sitting there till 11. Anyway, we won't go on about that. Check out the view. Whoa, it's a good viewing lounge. This is all, it's all new, eh? It's incredible. It's incredible, the whole construction of this place. See the acoustic tiles up there? Those holes are acoustic tiles to keep the noise, and it works too really well. So people boarding a plane here, straight out there, those pine trees, that's Rabbit Island. And I live right across, straight across there, and as you can see the sea is up. It's been like that for days, making fishing just about impossible. Well, if you're in a kayak or a small boat like I've got. What's down here? I've been down here. Jetstar. I don't think I'm even allowed down here. What's this regional lounge? I don't think I can go in the regional lounge. I've never been up here. Look at all this stuff here. Look at the construction of this. Oh, these are washers, like fillers, you know. Did you guys not have enough bolts the right size when you made this? You need to fill it with washers, eh, Cam? Your mate Cam helped build. Well, he was actually one of the guys that overlooked a lot of it. I suppose it's a safety thing. They know what they're doing. I'm just talking shit. Of course, it's supposed to be like that. I think. What's this? It's a lift. Okay. It's a wee lift that goes up and down. You can see. Someone's office. The New Zealand Lounge has moved directly opposite the space. For compass deliveries, please use the lift next to Mikation's bar on the ground floor. What's this? It's like a little floor with people underneath and stuff. It's cool. Don't know where that goes. So Dayla's friend Holly is biking to the airport to meet Dayla. Holly's cool. She's into climbing, kayaking and all the stuff that Dayla's into. They're real good mates. So she'll be just as excited to see her as I am probably. Got my girl home. So they're your skis. You told me I couldn't bring the sports car because I wouldn't fit them and they would have easily fitted in there.
Yeah?
I've got your orange car, but I'm going to fill up with
You want my
petrol for you
orange?
anyway.
Oh yeah, 'cause you've been driving it around.
Yeah. Give me something to carry, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You're on the control by yourself, are you?
No, you can take that.
Let me see it. I got this.
I do miss my car a lot.
Well, I bought your car, so it's here. Follow me, sweetheart.
But don't let me drive it because I'm hallucinating.
No, no, you had no sleep.
Oh, I can see it from here.
When did you last sleep? How long ago?
About 26 hours ago.
Okay, I'm just going to get some tickets here, okay?
I just haven't slept on the planes. I didn't sleep one wink.
Not at all?
No, not at all.
Sweet as, bro.
Smuggled some nothing.
Yeah, you smuggled some what in the country?
I declared some stuff.
Drugs. Did you stop off at Thailand?
No, I don't think it's the toilet. I don't trust it.
I hope you got no drugs nowhere.
Nowhere. Missed you, buddy.
Did you kiss your car?
Yes.
She kissed her car. You okay? Well done.
Photograph anyone stumbled.
The car in front of us is called ISIS.
You know there's a wasp's nest growing in the fuel thingy?
Oh really? Kill that bastard.
Right there.
Where's your wasp nest? Whereabouts? Oh there, no, don't do that, don't do that. No, you're putting fuel on the bloody fuel port.
I put it on the wasp.
Don't put that, we'll spray that at home. They're going to put petrol on that, it'll drip down there. Jeez, Gil. Just got to deal with that, it's just to fuck that off there.
Hey, this was over a year ago.
Currently we're facing the wrong way and Dayla's crunching on a capsicum.
Ashma.
Tell everybody what you just saw, honey, on the side of the road.
A dragon.
A dragon, so we're going to go and check it out. It's actually a stingray she saw, or she thinks she saw. So
No, I thought it was my eyeballs.
okay, well we're going to go back because we're on our way to, we're going now back away from my home. but she said, Dad, a stingray, stingray. I saw it twice. What, the pond down here, did you? Just the side of the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in a puddle.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, I spot it, yeah. I actually think there's two in there. There's one there in front of me. Zoom in a bit. Just see the shadow on the water. Hard to see, I need to get closer. There goes its wing just coming out.
see the little wings? Oh wait.
Just surfaced then.
Oh no, he's on the other side now.
He's seen us, he's seen you and gone the other side. Look, I can see a shadow going away.
You see his little wings, see that?
Oh, hold on, one's coming towards us. Look, this one's planing in towards us here, look.
You're sure it's just actually one?
Nah, there's two. Look, it's coming in towards us now, look. See that?
Yeah. I think they were diving down and eating like something.
There he goes. Here he comes, coming back in towards us again.
Dad, the airport gave me a free sticker.
He's landlocked. There goes his wing out now, look. Not a big stingray. Not one of the real massive ones. So it's yeah, there's one there and there's one further over there. There's two in there. How does it feel to be home? Exciting?
Warm.
It's hot, eh? There's Poe. She doesn't remember you, look, she's not sure. She's running away. Hey Bruno. See how a duck's doing, Poe. Ooh, looks good. Give the test. Oh, that's done. Yep, clear fluid. Good to go. Not for you, Poe. These mushrooms are not right. One of them's not right at least. And check this one out. You see what I'm saying? And it's got some green stuff on it, which I think is leaf. And I think that this is actually a radish or a potato that's been packed incorrectly, because it ain't a mushroom. Let's cut it in half. That's a radish. Definitely. What's it taste like? Mm-hmm. How the hell did that got in there? Nice though. It's a radish, a white radish. Possum with offal. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidneys, all the good stuff. Gonna chop that down for puppies and mix it with their puppy food. Premium dog biscuits with possum, which is a premium dog food as well. Good tucker. That's right, guys, it's me. Into it, loving it, smashing it down. She can get the neighbour's one. Is it better than mine? Yep, they want to do that. Who's got the best one? And someone picking stuff off the spoon. Fat puppies, happy puppies. Poe's like, I'll kill that chicken if it gets near my pups. I'll bloody kill it. Hey Poe. Even Ducky's getting close. What's that, honey?
Are you ready to see Santa?
Oh, am I ready for my present? Yeah, sure. I'm going to cut the stick up.
Lemon. a lemon water.
That's our dinner. Duck, Dayla's favourite. She's jet lagged to the max. I'm not going to film us eating it, we're just going to tear into it. But I actually have a present that she's bought me. Don't know what it is. Anyway, hope you enjoy the vlog, guys. Be good, can't be good, be careful. Right, let's eat. There you go, my love. Tune to that.
Well, thank you.
This is my Christmas present from Dayla. Thank you very much, sweetheart. It's part of a
Collection.
set. Yeah, well, I've got one other one, and you've got one too. Thank you, sweetheart.
No problem.